These 5 words that Keffe D has uttered in the past is gonna bury Keffe D at trial. But before we even get to the 5 words, Keffe D's entire strategy for trial is ludicrous and it's nonsense. For some reason, Keffe D has not allowed his lawyer to speak. He's been speaking for himself and he believes he could outsmart these prosecutors and outsmart these detectives when he don't got the brain power to do so. And his defense just makes no sense. Like, for example, Keffe D is now claiming that he was not even in Vegas the night that Tupac died, that he was not even there. It was all a lie. It was all a fable. But the only problem with that is there's absolute proof that Keffe D was in Vegas.
I would like to send how my family is in danger and stuff like that, and how I wasn't even in Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in Vegas when this stuff happened. So I just said that stuff to get out of trouble.
So you were not in Las Vegas, you're saying September 7th, 1996?
No, I wasn't. They can't prove I was in I wasn't in Las Vegas.
Here's the only problem with that. Keffe D is his own worst enemy. You know who showed us he was in Vegas? Keffe D. Keffe D showed us he was in Vegas. In his book, he included a picture of himself and a family member in Vegas at the fight. The very same fight he's now claiming that he was not present in.
I do want to mention, you had said that you were not in Vegas the night that Tupac died when there was the Mike Tyson fight. Again, I read your this book, every single page. You included a picture of your sister and yourself at the fight.
There wasn't no fight. Why would I wear an overcoat in September? That's what, I had no fight. Why would I wear an overcoat and a hat? I had a suit on and an overcoat. That was a New Year's party. That was a New Year's party.
So it says over here, me and my sister at the fight.
I didn't author that book. The dude just put that stuff in there. He ain't had no fight. But September the 7th, it'll be 115 degrees. What I want to wear a suit with an overcoat on and a hat. Don't make sense.
So
Go back and look at the degrees that September. You think I'll wear that in September 7th? Come on now. A suit with an overcoat on and a hat.
This is why you need an attorney, because you're putting things out there that are gonna be brought back in court, and it limits what your attorney can really argue. If you've already presented like your argument for court, if you've already presented the scope of your argument, now your attorney is limited by his creativity. He can't really go outside of that scope because you already said you was not in Vegas. So if he comes back and says, well, he was in Vegas, but well, too late now, bro, right? He can't even flip it that way. Sir, you was in Vegas, right? Multiple people saw you. There are witnesses, right? They're calling witnesses who can testify that Keffe D was in Vegas. Now, Keffe D is on a jailhouse call already trying to discredit the witnesses they're gonna call to confirm that Keffe D was in Vegas, right? Now, he's claiming that the person they're calling, he has murder charges.
My family is in real danger. They got like 2 witnesses there's some dangerous dudes. Like they said, my son put out a hit on one of them. His name is Dante Lee. He the one real dangerous. He killed 3 guys out there in La Mirada, California.
Okay.
And he said my son put out a hit on him. I wouldn't want my son nowhere near him because he get to kill people for free and get out of jail for free. You know what I'm saying? And they gave him $5,000 to move. He just played them out of $5,000. He's wrong, He's wrong. And then that Reggie Wright Jr., he's threatening my son on the internet. The last few days, he didn't threaten him on the internet. And it's wrong. It's wrong.
This is a video from the fight. You can just look at what people are wearing. This dude is wearing a coat. This dude is wearing a coat. Suge Knight had on a coat and a hat, right? So everybody at the fight like had on coats and hats, okay? Now, whoever the witness is, again, I don't know, right? I don't know these people. However, they're testifying that, Keffe D was certainly at that fight, and he's lying, and he was certainly in Vegas. I don't even understand why that would be your argument. If that's your argument, sir, you already lost. You already lost, okay? Like, it's already over with, man. Now, the next argument is, I didn't write the book, right? All the things you heard in the book, I didn't write it. I'm sorry, right? I didn't write the book. What? Sir, did you forget your words when talking about this book? Did you forget that you were the one who co-signed the book as absolute fact?
You wanted to say that for a Compton Street Legend, man. Y'all need to go buy that book. Compton Street Legend.
I'll get everybody the whole book. Yeah.
You don't have to say something for them,
Yeah.
And we gonna do a doc, so, yeah.
So where can everybody
and
get
then we'll get more detail to that. Where can they get the book?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon, Compton Street Legends, and it's gonna be in Barnes & Nobles September the 15th. Yeah. It's a good read, and it's the truth, and it's stamped, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to lie. Everybody saying this and this and that, but when nobody there but me. Greg Caden wasn't there. Motherfucking none of them suckers was there. I was there.
So Pac and Suge get shot up, and they're heading to the hospital. And you guys head back to Compton the next morning.
The next day.
They're going to have a ball with Keffe D, man. All they're going to have to do is just bring his words to court, man. Oh, he's saying he ain't write the book. Oh, he's saying the book is fabricated. Here's him saying the book is 100% fact. Here's him saying the book is actually him telling the story. He said, this is me telling the story. Now he's saying I ain't write the book, but he said, this is me telling the story. Because he wasn't there, he wasn't there, only I was there, or only I can tell the story. Well, thank you for telling the story, Keffe D, right? You done told yourself into a jail cell. I don't see how he's trying to play this as if he has a chance. But here's the thing, okay? Here are the words from my perspective that are gonna absolutely cook Keffe D, because Keffe D said, hey, I wasn't in Vegas. He said, hey, okay? I was not in Vegas. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't contribute to anybody being killed. I wasn't even there. Well, here's the thing, okay? In his proffer agreement, as well as during interviews, Keffe D confirmed that he looked Suge Knight in his eyes. That when they pulled up on the side of Tupac's and Suge Knight car, Suge Knight recognized him, he recognized Suge Knight, and they looked each other in their eyes. This is gonna come back to haunt Keffe D.
Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you.
Yeah.
He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looked at me.
Okay. When he looks over at you, and then Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out
in
of
the back seat or something.
Yeah. What do you see happening inside of their car?
I seen a bullet going Suge's head. I thought he was dead.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window. We rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side. I would have popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
Dude, we went up on the side and boom. Made that right. It was over.
When you guys pulled up, you seen Suge. You looked Suge in his eyes?
Yeah.
What did...
Those 5 words, yeah, he looks at me, yeah, he looks at me, that's gonna bury Keffe D, because that right there takes away all the nonsense of, I didn't write the book, I wasn't there, I didn't shoot nobody, I wasn't there when somebody got killed. Well, Suge Knight was there when somebody got killed. And you claim that you looked at Suge Knight and Suge Knight looked at you. All they really need is to bring Suge Knight for Suge Knight to confirm. Did Keffe D look you in your eyes? Did you look at Keffe D? Well, guess what we found out today? Guess who is a witness for the prosecution? Guess who? Well, Suge Knight is going to be testifying. Suge Knight is trying to get out of jail early. Suge Knight is currently doing like 40, 50 years? So Suge Knight has been campaigning to get out of jail early. Now, it's being reported that Suge Knight apparently is getting a deal. That if he come to court and do what he's supposed to do, he might get an early release. So because Keffe D have admitted in public, right, that he looked at Suge Knight in his eyes at the murder scene, then all Suge Knight got to do is come and testify that, yeah, I looked at Keffe D in the car before shots rang out, and Keffe D is over with.
A new witness list is out ahead of the murder trial for Dwayne Keffe D. Davis, the man accused in the 1996 killing of rapper Tupac Shakur here in Las Vegas. Davis is charged with orchestrating the drive-by shooting that happened near Flamingo and Koval. Shakur died 6 days later. The trial is expected to start in 1 week on August 10th. Among those listed as expected witnesses, Marion Suge Knight, who was in the car with Shakur that night and is the only other surviving witness to the shooting, as well as Shakur's sister and former Las Vegas Mayor Oscar Goodman. Davis was arrested in Henderson in September of 2023, and he is the only person ever taken into custody in the case.
Don't get me wrong. I was heard that Suge is being offered a deal. Suge, I think, have came out like a while ago and said he don't want to testify. He don't want to testify. They shouldn't call him. So I'm not sure if that have changed after the deal's been, like after the deal has been offered. But Keffe D stands no chance, bro. He's cooked, bro. It's over with for Keffe D. Trust me, bro. It's done, bro. There's absolutely no chance that Keffe D beats this whatsoever. I don't even see the argument for it. Like, what is he gonna? Hey, bro. Well, I wasn't there, but yet people are saying that you were there. I wasn't there, but yet you wrote a book describing each and every detail, but yet you did multiple interviews talking about this murder in grave details? If his excuse is, I was not there, I didn't do this, I lied, you're gonna have to come with something much better than I lied. People get convicted on circumstantial evidence all the time. This happens before almost every murder trial or almost every case. People tend to think that if there's not HD 4K camera of this person doing it, then like there's no case. And that's not how the justice system works. In most cases, the majority of cases, there's not footage of the person doing a crime. If there was footage, there wouldn't really be a trial, right? Most cases are proven based on circumstance. Most cases are proven based upon a reasonable doubt, right? Circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence is what most cases, like live and die upon. So this narrative of, like there's no footage. Well, where's the gun at? Well, that's not gonna buy him that, man. Trust me, I'm telling you guys right now, it's not. And unfortunately for Keffe D, this is a Tupac homicide, bruh. You're gonna have a tough time finding a jury who don't got a Tupac fan on it. And then they hear from your words how you murdered their favorite rapper. Man, cut it out, man. Stop this, bro. I don't even know why you still fighting this, man. It's over with, bro. You cooked. Forget about it, man. You cooked. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what y'all think about this, okay? What y'all think, man? All right, what do you guys think about this, man? All right, do y'all believe that Keffe D has a chance? Do he stand a chance? Let me know, okay? But if you enjoyed this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out why yesterday was a really huge drama day for DJ Academics. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.